Boy, I can't front, man. Listen, I can't never front with y'all, man. I be keeping it all the way a bean. I like this fight. Terence Crawford, Tszyu for the WBO scrap at 54. I like it, man. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. And it could very well happen this year. We gotta talk about it. What up, YouTube? Pit Till Heavy Bet Boxing TV, man. Get your big goofy ass in here and hit the bag. Hit that like button for your boy. That helps the channel. You know, I appreciate that love. Shout out my gang, my bag hitters, man. Y'all know the count. Terence Crawford, Tszyu. Man, I like everything about that fight. And I think it's because I think a lot of people are sleeping on the skill set of a Tszyu. And listen, this is just me being 100% real. I want to see the classic fights. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the best fight and the best and what I feel like as far as style matchups could potentially be fireworks and classic fights. Now I know there's a host of people going to say Tszyu footwork ain't there, and that's going to be a big problem. A lot of people are going to probably say the size of Tszyu could be a big problem for Bud Crawford. And how does his 47 power that he has, because we got to say it's 47 power now because he's knocked out every 47 pounder he's faced. How does that translate at 54 against a bigger frame in a Tszyu? Oh, there's so many elements of this fight, man. Now, listen, according to Bernie the Boxer, he says Terence Crawford could be challenging Tszyu and for his title this year. And not only that, I don't know if y'all paying attention, but these Saudi Arabia niggas is everywhere on the boxing scene, and they just pouring out money. I just got word that they trying to give Tank Davis and Devin Haney a bag. I thought Bill could have been bullshitting about that. He did mention Saudi Arabia being interested in giving both of those guys big money. It's been confirmed that that's what they want to do. And now that they're also interested in a Bud Crawford and Tszyu fight, right? And for Bud Crawford, again, latter part of his career, you know, you want to think to yourself at 36 years old, how many fights you got left? Do you want to fight past 38? Maybe he has 2-3 fights left in him. You know what I'm saying? Before he wants to call it quits. He hasn't confirmed at what time he would like to get out of here. But with a previous tweet he put out, it kind of hints to him retiring. You know, because he feels a part of him, I guess, feels like people don't appreciate what he's done. And I can get that, especially if you spend most of your time listening to the haters. But I would always advise these guys, listen to your supporters. At the end of the day, I think it's way more support than it is hate. But with Saudi Arabia being interested in this fight and potentially wanting to stage this fight out there in the desert, you know, it's a bag. It's a bag. And if that's the one fight they interested in between Crawford and Tszyu, that's the one Crawford's gonna do. This shit is checkers, not chess. That's the one my man Crawford gonna do. I ain't even gonna get into and start trying to break down the skill set of each fighter in this fight. I just think it, and a lot of people most people believe Crawford, outside of probably that Aussie fan base. Shout out my Aussie fan base, Mark Wynn, Sean Newchurch. I see y'all. Outside of that Aussie fan base, I think it's the consensus. Listen, Bud Crawford's not pound for pound #1 in the world for no reason. On majority of the people's pound for pound list, right? On majority of the pound for pound list, Bud is #1, and he's not up there for no reason. You could argue that he's the best fighter on the planet, pound for pound. But I like that Tszyu skill set, man. I still believe Tszyu's a killer, and I think you get fireworks in this fight, man. I don't think you see nothing like you saw with Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. you're not gonna get a wash. I don't believe it. You're not gonna get a wash. I believe that you potentially get a goddamn classic matching these two up, man. That's big news. Again, Saudi Arabia potentially interested in the 40-0, 31 knockout Terence Crawford versus the 24-0 with 17 knockouts Tszyu. That's crazy. And that's a huge fight that could be taking place in 2024, man. Let's keep our eyes out for that. I don't know who's got the target on who's back, but we do know on Tszyu's John Wick hit list, Terence Crawford name was up there. Bottom line. So Tszyu already been called out Terence Crawford. You know what I mean? Now, will Terence Crawford take this fight and agree to take this fight? I already feel like Tszyu is. I don't think he agrees to make that shirt or support that shirt without that being the case. All right, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section, man. That's all I got for y'all on this one. Big T.O. heavy bag. I'm out of here. Peace. Talk to him, Ali.
People do say I'm cocky. Some say I need a good whooping. Some say I talk too much. But anything that I say, I'm willing to back up.